31 easy CSGO tips to instantly improve. Let's get started. If you're rotating in from A and the T's are on B, throw this smoke like Zywoo here off the default box, which is the defensive smoke for your teammates. B defensive smoke from Apex, he is in this back left corner, he ducks and then stands up, then left click throw. His teammate Dupree will jump on top of the barrels where he has a one way, then he's actually going to get flashed through, however Boris looked away. If you play Overpass, you are going to want to add this boost into your playbook. After smoking mid, have your teammate go ahead and line up like this, get on top of your teammate, and then use this off angle peek to own the T upper stairs. Device is going to return the favor to Sampayas, who uses the left side peek to kill Sampayas, who was not expecting this boost at all. Madden on the left side of Monster is going to throw a smoke off the Monster pipe here, and you're going to see it leaves a small gap to the left which Snappy plays around, and he's able to lurk around the smoke and he kills Glaive with it. It's very hard to spot Snappy behind the cover of the smoke. Do you want to overpower position to play at long? Play on top of this rock, which we see Sampayas do, and Blame doesn't even get a chance to react. Check out this nade set from Kisan, who first nades door, then he is going to nade short pipe. Stiko is going to push into water. Once Stiko gets close to short pipe, Kisan flashes short pipe, and then Stiko is going to push short pipe into the outside monster area, which you see a follow-up flash here. Here is a tip when pushing short pipe. If you don't see anybody on the other side, once you reach the entrance of it, go ahead and duck and cross and keep ducking that way. The T that's holding the default from there is not going to be able to spot your head. Kias most likely gets jump scared from this. This position inside connector for the CTs is way too powerful when the T's don't Molotov you off because the gun barrel blocks off your model. Previously I shown Sampayas throwing a bank smoke and truck Molotov from the back very corner of long. Here we see Madden throwing the jump up smoke as well as a side Molotov towards Dice. If you want a molly pit coming out of Monster, use this lineup. You're going to jump throw it off the bridge and it's going to cover all of pit. Did you know this position towards CT on the B site, you could actually get stuck onto this wall and you could actually shoot pretty accurately, as you can see here. You are throwing the short pipe Molotov wrong. You need to throw this one from fast shot. The reason being is that it lands more inside the short pipe and the T smoke is not going to cover it, allowing the Molotov to still be up. Who said infinite range Molotovs got fixed? Go ahead and stand on top of the default of B, aim here, press your run throw bind. Molotov will travel all the way towards A site, stopping the bomb plant. Robs is going to throw a monster smoke, but first off he's going to Molotov off T stairs, then stands in front of the trash can, aims here, then jump throw. Last week I showed Stown throwing a Molotov for the boost, however it missed. Here is one that is easier, and thank you so much Redlix for showing me this. If you're retaking B, you could throw this combo. You're going to stand on the board here in this corner, and then you're going to aim there at that part of the roof that smokes the deep short. Then move in this corner, you're going to aim at this part of the window, walk forward and left click throw. That is going to Molotov off short, and the Molotov will clear any one sandbags. This video is sponsored by Skins Monkey, a trading platform where you can instantly get new skins by trading in your old ones. All you have to do is click on your item, see how much it's worth, then pick out some new skins. And if you're really picky, you can always use the filter to find exactly what you're looking for. If you trade enough, you can get a $5 bonus. What I love about Skins Monkey is that you can take a bunch of your skins that you don't want and trade up for a better one like I'm doing here, essentially upgrading. Besides trading, you can also buy CSGO skins for cheap with a 30% deposit bonus, and if you use my code NART, you get an additional 5%. Also check out the freebies tab where you can earn free skins. Make sure to use the link in the description and code NART to get all the extra bonuses. See smoke short from T mid, he's going to get in the middle of that thing there, stands up, aims here, then left click throw. Afterwards he's going to throw a mid flash off this wall. Calyx smokes deep jungle by aligning with this dark spot on the ground. While standing, aims here at this part of the window, then press the run throw bind. They're going to pair this up with a Molotov that covers the left side of the cubby. If you're watching the major, you're probably going to see this new defensive meta smoke here for bench. You're actually going to throw it in front of the bench instead of near the van and the pillar. This is the best ramp flash for your teammates. Stand in the middle of the triple on the side, aim here at the part of the roof, then left click throw. Frag should have gotten 2, but Zentaris got lucky with the blind spray. When 9 played Vitality, Key uses smoke multiple times, and here are 2 rounds where he caught out Zywoo. Here's a cool 2-player boost that I haven't seen before inside Elevator from Big Clan to hold a site, but unfortunately we are not going to see it in use here as Cloud9 don't run into their crosshairs. Key throws a defensive ace smoke, and what this smoke does is that if the T's were to throw ace smokes, he can get in front of the ace smokes with that cover of his smoke. Calyx has a very interesting position where he's going to flash T-mid for his teammates, and what's nice about this flash is that it doesn't bounce off the box. Acor with a Galil is going to kill Device at Sandbags who has an AWP. So the AWP gets dropped and Acor has a smoke, and he makes a very smart play by throwing this lurk smoke that allows him cover to get towards Sandbags to upgrade his weapon to his preferred choice, the AWP, which you'll see works out well because he gets a frag with it. As you all know, this wall here you could shoot through, and Volt actually has a set lineup in case there is an AWPer holding the very tight angle for T-mid. If you want to safely take Ivy control, you're going to want to throw these 2 Molotovs. First you see the close one from Thomas, then you're going to see the far one from Cypher. Thomas will then peek behind the Molotov. You see Hades is forced to move and Thomas catches a good timing. Check out this amazing flash from Glaive, who is going to throw it below yellow, and Blame F is rushing down yellow and doesn't get blind from it. Do you want to switch up from playing window side to hold mid? Well, hold from this top boost here like Key, and you're going to see him shut down all 3 players from Astralis. Suffix has this yellow one-way smoke where you're going to stand next to this pole, put the tip of your smoke like this, then run forward before you reach the end of the white part of the wall, and then left click throw. So your yellow teammate here towards Ivy can come up close to this beam, and they can see over the smoke here, and it gives them a nice one-way, and it's very hard to spot anyone behind this smoke from the T side. When Brolin played on Fnatic, they used this Molotov here, so they had 1 player behind the sandbag, aim here, then left click throw. Afterwards they'll follow up with a flash. Brolin would swing from this area here behind the Molotov, giving him a nice one-way. The T's toward bottom ramp A main won't be able to spot the CT that's swinging. If you want to support your pit anchor player from B, get stuck in the wall, put your crosshair like this, and then you're going to run forward without moving your mouse until you run past the well, then jump throw. This will land inside pit, giving you the pit one-way smoke. Your pit player will thank you for this smoke. If you want to submit your tips and tricks, go to my Discord, link is down below in the description, or go to discord.gg/NartOutHere. Check out this insane position above the door where you get boosted, then you get stuck above the door, and anyone coming out of apartments is not going to be able to see you. We're going to see Shiro wallbang the planter here through this wall on B site with a scout. It is also wallbangable with all snipers as well as a deagle. Hobbit inside connector throws a one-way smoke aiming here, then left click throw. Afterwards you're going to see him push up where there is a gap towards the right of the smoke for him to spot towards canals. Doesn't see anybody, fades the smoke and gets a frag off of it. If the T's don't smoke connector at the start of the round, it could be a sign that they have an AWPer posted. So by knowing this, you could actually go for this nade here, which Axel does. It does really good damage onto the AWPer, taking away 70 HP. If the T's are throwing the fast B-side smoke, one way to counter this is to boost outside of Temple here, which we see OG do. However, they're not going to spot anybody. Here's how you smoke top connector from along this wall instead of the doorway. You get stuck, then you're going to put your crosshair like this. Afterwards, you're going to walk 2 steps forward and jump throw. If the T's smoke off mid-temple and you have a teammate with you, you could boost a C over the smoke to see if they go towards camera. However, we're going to see that Snappy doesn't spot anybody, and he's aware that the T's could be inside the smoke, and he sprays it and gets really good frags off of it. Snappy is going to smoke A main from all the way from B site, and the reason being is that usually you have one player anchoring A. This is going to help support them to do so. Dexter from this corner at the start of the round in CT spawn is going to smoke A main with this jump throw. You could pair up the A main smoke thrown from CT spawn with this nade lineup from Nico, who is going to throw it off this wall, and it's going to tag up and damage any T's waiting outside of the smoke. This nade does really good damage onto the Apex players, as well as OG has 2 players fading the smoke. Smoke temple from the back corner of canals, aim between the gap, then jump throw. Just note that the smoke takes a long time to kick into bloom as well as extends out. If the T's Molotov off this platform, you could throw a smoke at the corner of the Molotov, and it gives you a one way to hold to see if the T's advance up the stairs. One position mid take, you're going to stand on top of this mark on the stair. This is the house Molotov left click throw. For the door side Molotov, aim here, W jump throw, then followed up with a flash. And now you have the T side for mid control. Here's a dual play you can make for cave. The entry fragger is going to rush in while the second player Molotovs it off, and then you could peek behind the Molotov. Long nade set from Nico from this wall. First he's going to jump throw this long smoke, then without moving his mouse moves over towards this branch, then left click throw. The Molotov will land behind the stairs. Glaive is going to throw an insane cave one-way smoke by standing next to this pillar, aims here, then right click throw. Afterwards he's going to push into his own smoke where he gets to the back right of the smoke and peeks cave and gets an easy frag. From Kaysan's POV, he sees the smoke but he's not expecting this to be a one-way. Shiro inside house is going to push up. He does not see anybody towards the back hall, and he right clicks the smoke and goes through the smoke towards the right side, which OG is not expecting him to do so. If you're entering outside cave, you could throw these flashes that land in the back of sight in front of this box where you're not going to get blind. However, be careful of your teammates for A main, you will blind them. In my last trick video, I showed Big Uzera throwing this smoke for lane that's a one-way. Here we see Rollin do the same, however he wings it on the fly and he gets on top of this platform. He has a one-way, gets one frag, however gets traded afterwards. Male 09 CS shows an insane angle outside of A main where you get stuck onto this wall, and you're going to see here it's a sick and nasty filthy angle that no one's going to clear you as they come by. Cave retake smoke from this corner. If long is smoked off, you're going to put your crosshair like this, then left click throw. Also left click on that subscribe button as you don't want to miss out on my future videos. YouTube thinks you should check out my other tips and tricks videos. Till next time, NartOutHere, peace.